So looking at evaluating algebraic expressions, so when we're trying to evaluate something, what are we essentially doing? When it tells you here that r equals -2. We're plugging it in for r. So what we have is we have the original, which is parenthesis 10. I'm not going to write r now. I'm going to leave a space for it, and then it's being squared. Okay, when we're going to go plug in something, what do you have to put in its place first? So if I'm going to take out r, what should I put here now to represent r? Not the number, but what? Close. Parentheses. You always need parentheses in there to represent that you're plugging in a number. A lot of kids forget to remove the letter and put parentheses in for it, which then causes issues down the road. So now inside this parentheses that represent the r, what are you going to plug in? You're going to plug in -2. Can't really see that because my board's not oriented, but it's 10 parentheses -2. So plug this into your calculator and let me know what you guys get. You get 529. Anybody else? Yeah, I'm getting 529. You said you didn't even do it. You get 529, Cheval? Huh? Not yet. Okay. Rainisha, what about you, honey? Did you get 529 or are you not doing it yet? She's off in her own world. Okay. I'm going to go with Nasir. And yes, Nasir, it does come out to be 529. So I'm going to model another one. I'm going to jump to number 4 to model it. Now, what am I taking out and what am I going to plug in? Yeah, I'm going to take out the 2 letters. I'm going to take out the A and I'm going to take out the B and plug in numbers. No, I'm fine. So I took out both the letters and now I'm going to plug in their numbers. So be careful because these are 2 different letters. There's an A there and there's a B there. So in the first spot, it was an A, so now I'm going to plug in what? I'm going to plug in that -2. And for the B, I'm going to plug in -1. So then all you do is you plug that into your calculator the way it looks that you just wrote on your paper. Anybody else concur that it's 24? Are you serious? Like, all of you guys are sitting there with calculators and we're not putting them in? If you're looking to try to get to the 3rd power, right above your division key, there's a caret key. You would hit that caret key right above the division key. It should raise it up, and where you can type in 3, and then tab right to get it to come back down before you're plugging in the parenthesis -1 squared. Okay. What did you say you got? I didn't get 24. Oh, wait a minute. No, yep. Yeah, everybody does make mistakes, you know, it happens. Yes, you're right. There was a typo in my calculator, and I found the typo. Okay. All right. Are we good there? Okay. So again, if you're trying to get to that power that's right here, you would find the caret key on your calculator to get you to a different power besides square. Okay. Now, I'm going to jump just because I want to teach you guys a new piece on the calculator. Yeah, the top right drawer. Now, you guys remember how we've been doing fractions in the calculator, right? Which button did you guys generally use for a fraction? You use division. But guess what? Your calculator can actually put in a decimal or in a fraction, in real fraction form. Okay, so how you get to a fraction in the calculator, and what I mean by it is it'll give you an actual top and a bottom, and that you can enter in a top number and a bottom number besides just doing division. Okay, so to do that, you would hit the alpha key, which is green, alpha, and then you will hit the y equals key. Yep, so if you hit alpha y equals, you'll see like number one says n/d. All you have to hit now is enter. And once you hit enter, that is what should appear on your screen. Okay, if your calculator does not say that, you have one of the older versions, and you would probably not want that calculator. So if you run into that problem during a Regents exam, put your hand up, ask for another calculator. That way you can have one that you definitely are comfortable using. Okay, the reason why I'm teaching you that is because here you can't just simply, on number 8, you cannot simply type in a division sign. You have to do it as a numerator-denominator piece in order for it to work. Okay, so what letter are you taking out and what number are you plugging in? D. I'm taking out D, and all of them are D, and you're plugging in what number? 3. So you're going to change all of these to parenthesis 3. It's basically what you're doing. Don't forget that's still the square root symbol right there. And then you would plug that into your calculator, but please use the alpha y equals and get it into that proper fraction form. So after doing this, again, it should look exactly like that in your calculator, guys, and your answer should come out to be 9/11 if you did it correctly. All right, do you guys need me to model any more, or do you guys want to try this page as your practice? Okay, so then I will allow you guys to finish these. Right here, make sure like this one says to actually round that, and this one says do not round your answer, which means to leave it in a fractional form, okay? All right, so I'll let you guys practice the rest of this page. Get it done before the end of class, please.